Yeah.
So I'm going to flash up some wonderful pictures now of, this is actually going all the way back to May 29th, 2011, USS.
Oh my God.
Oh, jump in if you're going to continue and be cute. Jump in.
But earlier today, I was on a massive walk here in Toronto, and I was thinking about 9 years ago. This May is when we first met when we were on our Proof tour.
You are correct. Yes.
Yeah.
And I've just put up a wonderful picture where you were in the weekend zone with me, and it's the most awkward family portrait with you on. You remember the one when you were on your knees and did that really strange "I'm not a real boy" smile, and then Ash is sort of half crouching, and I'm sort of the daddy over the top with the elephant shirt on. It's just so ridiculous.
See, John, like, you have to realize that you entering the fold in Victoria at the Zone and being a Brit coming to Canada with your unique and quirky take on how we should all perceive ourselves in radio was a perfect compliment to Ash and I, because we're always looking to connect with people that are on that level where they just don't care. They just have fun with anything and everything they can.
Well, we care, but it's a scandalous. It's just it's open books. Yeah. There's no uncharted territory. Let's find where that uncharted territory is. Let's have a conversation and push the boundaries of it. And I instantly loved that, and it was really relaxing because you essentially were, after a couple of local bands, you were my first out of town interview. Period at the Zone ever, and that was the first one, man. Yeah. That's bonkers.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And like, we never forgot that. And I think that's why we've maintained a friendship for almost 10 years now, and continue to follow your creativity and shenanigans. And I'm so glad that you're still there and that you are branching out and doing other things and bringing new people into the fold. Because one thing that at radio that it's refreshing when we end up in Victoria and we come to see you at the Zone is that you guys have so much ownership in not only the music, but the artists, and you have your own take on it, and it's all smiles and everyone's having a good time. And it's not this big city where there's traffic and people are late and everyone's stressed out. It's like you get to Vancouver Island and you're just coasting as far as you can. So, enter a guy like you where it's, we have intelligent conversations, but we also have the most asinine talks in history.
Yeah. You remember the contest we did that afternoon to give tickets to the show?
Wait, remind me.
You remember the one where we got people to beatbox to see if they could match your beatbox?
Dude, and yes, and because of you, because of that, you remember.
Oh, I remember what you did next. You took that out east to those flipping radio people out east and started using ideas that totally you were allowed to do because it wasn't groundbreaking at all. But yeah, no, I appreciate.
No, I remember. And I can't.
You took it to Halifax, Live 105 Halifax. You took it to the Edge in Toronto. I know where you've been. I know what you did last summer.
And I shouted you out. I was like, John Williams from 91.3 The Zone.
Yeah. It was adorable, actually. You gave me a heads up from about an hour heads up. So I was streaming Live 105 in Halifax while I was doing the afternoon show in Victoria, being like, well, he's a man of his word, and we'll find out right now. We'll find out right here, right now. And you did,
dude. Because you could go around Canada and just be the radio guy on the road that follows. Like, you could go with Queens of the Stone Age, and every time they get to a new city, you do the beatbox challenge.
If Josh Homme called me up and said, "Hey, when this all blows over, you're our guy. I don't want to be the Apple broadcaster anymore. I want it to be you." I'll do that. I have his band artwork tattooed on my arm. That's one of my favorite bands of all time. That's probably why you said that. No, oh no, you didn't. Perfect. Okay, good. I'm giving off the vibes. That's good.
Cool.
Wow.
Ubiquitous energy
but
seeker.
Dude, that's how people start their own franchise of like ideas and information exchange. Is that like a guy like you with your personality and ideas, and you're a good hang with artists. You come into the fold with just a microphone in hand and just your charisma, and you just like hit Dave Grohl with the concept, and he's like, "I'm in. Let's do it." Every city on this tour,
dude. Make it happen. Thank you so much. My new manager, everyone, Jason Parsons,
Ubiquitous Energy Seeker,
Ubiquitous Energy Seeker Systems, Talent Inc.
Cool.
Really appreciate that.
Did you know that when Kelowna was invented, they flipped a coin? They're going to call it Perfuma or Kelowna, and they picked Kelowna.
That's where I got.
That guy is. Yeah.
This is where I got all these sound effects from an interview you did with another English guy in Kelowna. And I just lifted a few sound effects from it this afternoon to put on my pad here. And
university joke turned alias, and it was the first time in 8 years. I don't know. I just thought it'd be interesting to keep it, especially because we're an alternative rock band. It's like they do, don't they? Wow, that's amazing. No, in all seriousness, I'm proud of it. So whatever.
Cool. What? Cool. What's he saying? No, I can't lie to you. I messed with that. I chopped up about 15 minutes worth of interview into 20 seconds there, and that's all out of context. But
that's so cool, man. Like you got me in stitches over here.
Good, because the whole point of this Live from My Bachelor Pad is to support our community and friends, no matter how big and how far away, and create smiles. That's why I've got a picture up on the screen right now of when you surprised me and said, totally just come and jump on my shoulders and casually I'll grab your leg and scratch a record at Rifflandia, English dude that I'm getting to know quite physically and personally once you've done this act with me.
Dude, that was the best. That was when we headlined the side stage. Colorado was on before us, and all these people showed up. We had no idea, and it was crazy. Your timing couldn't be better. And I wore a Cancer Bat shirt. I remember that.
Yeah, that's the picture I've got up right now. It's a really great shot by, I can't read the graphic, Meg Super Photography or something. I've got a couple of them because people took shots.
It was either Crystal Beeman from Nanaimo or you would have told me if it was Webmeister Bud.
Yeah, exactly. I would have said for sure. Oh my goodness.